Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that has been knocked clear. Arsenal can counter promptly here. Saka. Johnson. Simons looking for the runner, and it's played into the mid. Towering header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saliba, Zubimendi, for Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing forwards and with intent.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter. So
we are.
You're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence.
Johnson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kudus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van de Ven. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Saka. In with the challenge. And a header! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's hoisted clear. Zubimendi. Now who's going to be first to this? Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Ødegaard. Saka. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Bentancur. Chance! And he's done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it! It's a goal, thanks to... After 30 minutes is... number 30, Bentancur.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Saka. Zubimendi. For Martinelli. He is just caressing the ball. Shifted upfield. Simons.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kudus. Pedro Porro. Now it's Kudus. Showing good feet. And he's got his cross in. No, that's not going to find its target. And that's been won straight back. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Ødegaard. Saliba. Gently done. Romero gets across to intercept that. That could spell trouble. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have
They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinelli. Zubimendi. Moved on forwards. Now Ødegaard. Now it's He's had a hit! Cleared away. Martinelli. Zubimendi. Cross goes in there. No, that's too long. And it's played forward. Bentancur. Kudus. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bentancur looking to add to his goal. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Simons. Chance to shoot now. He can get that clear. Gabriel has got himself a free kick. Saka, Ødegaard, clears it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Martinelli gets his pass away. He's got space in the area. Shot at goal. Oh, extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Van der Ven. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Simons. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rice attempts a clearance. That's tidy. Pedro Porro. Now it's Kudus. White can get it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for options for movement. Real chance! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Over to the left. He's got away. Good challenge, excellent challenge. João Palhinha. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Subimendi. Now Ødegaard. Saka.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Nice sequence of passes this. And that's it.